Hey there, my name is Rachel. I'm with Chronic Movement, and we are gonna make any bean'll do muffins. So basically what this means is that any can of beans that you have in your house is gonna work for this. So here we go. So I have 1 can of chickpeas. I'm gonna do it in a food processor. You can also do it in a blender. 1 can of chickpeas or 1.75 cups, so 1 3/4 cups. Chickpeas. We're gonna just throw this all in here. I have 1/2 cup of ripe banana. These are super quick, super easy, super delicious. I have 1/2 cup of oats. They're whole food, plant-based, and oil-free. I have 1/4 cup of nut butter. You can, so I use almond butter. I really like almond butter. This one's the crunchy kind from Trader Joe's, and it's raw almond butter. I think it's really important to get raw nuts whenever you can instead of roasted, because when you buy roasted nuts, which is something I talk about a lot, it adds to inflammation in your body. So I feel like whatever we can do to keep out inflammation is gonna help us. All right, so I have 1/4 cup of nut butter. I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup. You could use agave, you could use honey, you could use date syrup, just kind of what you prefer. All right, so then I have 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And then I have 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Two teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1, 2. And then I'm gonna just add some salt to it. Just a couple little cracks in there. So I have all my ingredients in here, and then I'm going to just blend them all together. Process this all up. Again, you can use a blender. I just think that the food processor is a little bit easier. Pretty good in there. I'm just gonna get the edges and give it another spin. These are looking really tasty, real good. All right. I also have my oven preheated to 350. All right. Looks wonderful. Yeah, in the beginning of this, I preheated my oven to 350. Then I'm just gonna do about, it'll make about 9 or so cups. All right. I'm just gonna spoon these in. I don't wanna make them too full because they will rise a bit. I'm also gonna add some nuts and some berries to these delicious muffins. When my friend made these with kidney beans, at first I was like, These are gonna, those, you know, I'm glad you're using the recipe, but these will taste weird. But no, she said they were fantastic, and her daughter really enjoyed them. And they were pretty in color too, because they were kind of brown. So use whatever you have, you know, which is like the chronic motto, like work with what you got. Use it up. All right. So yeah, this is making about 9-ish, and I'm putting like, I'm not filling it to the top, but they're full. Wonderful. And then I'm just gonna, I have some frozen blueberries here. Just gonna kind of throw them in here in each little muffin. I've done strawberries before, and those are delicious. Just gonna throw a few in there. You could have folded them throughout if you like. You could add whatever you want throughout. I just didn't want the whole muffin to turn like blueberry color. You guys know what I mean? Alright, so I'll throw a few of those blueberries in. I got some walnuts that I'm throwing into some of the other ones. It's like a little mixture here. And these muffins are super easy, super healthy, whole food, plant-based. You can put them in the freezer, they last. Another thing is these will not be like your regular muffin. They're gonna be a little bit softer, kind of chewy, doughy, and that is what they're supposed to be like. So don't be alarmed if you're getting like a doughy muffin. I like to put them in the freezer. I like to eat them cold. They're really easy for like on the go, breakfasty type. You can eat them anytime really. All right, so I got those in here. And let me get this blueness off my fingers. And then I'm gonna bake them at 350 for about 20 or so minutes. Yeah, so I'm gonna put them in the oven for 20 minutes. And then we'll see what we got. All right, so the muffins are done. I'm gonna pull them out of the oven. Turn that off. And they look wonderful. So as you see, some of them, well, all of them, have raised quite a bit. So we have these any bean will do muffins. I'm gonna let them cool for about 20 minutes. So there you have it. Delicious, beautiful, whole food, plant-based muffins. Your family will love them. You can bring them to a party, they'll love them. You can let them stay in the oven a little bit longer if you want them to be browned a bit more. I like them to be a little bit doughy because I like to put them in the freezer. But these are delicious muffins. Give them a shot. Let me know how you like them in the comments. All right, but yeah, make sure you let them set for about 20 minutes or so before you eat them. All right, see you guys next time. If you like what you see, follow my page on Facebook, Chronic Movement. See you guys next time. Take care.